Hey guys, welcome back to Xamarin guys. So in this tutorial, we are going to properly set up our app icons for our Android as well as iOS application inside our Xamarin Forms project. So stay tuned. You can use any image editor tool as you like, but here our main objective is to just resize our app icons. So just make say pixel size of 1024 as width and 1024 as height. That's all. So click on OK. So I'm using just a Photoshop. You can just use any image editor tool as you like. So we have to save it as .png file. Here I'm just saving it as JPEG because I'm going to show it to you how they are not acceptable by iOS. So you should have something like linehot.png as an extension. So I'm going to use Android Asset Studio for our Xamarin Forms Android app. So inside our image section, let's select linehart.jpg file, and then I'm just going to decrement the padding. You can see over here, and you can just play around with the scaling property too of your icons. And here you can see I have given the shape of the icon as something like circle, heart, app. So I'm just going to give the application name as Linehart app icon. That's all. So it goes and save it inside your desktop or somewhere else. You can see over here it's saved in my downloads folder. Now this is the app icon that will be integrated inside our Xamarin Forms Android app. Now let's go to our app icons generator for our iOS application. So you can see over here it requires 1024 pixel by 1024 pixel image. So here I have .jpg image, and I'm just selecting iPhone and iPad to be supported as of now, and then we can just give the same application icon name, and then we can generate it. So this is the JPEG image that has been translated to .png file. You can see over here, but that is never going to be acceptable by the Apple icon. So you can see over here this is the app icon. Now our next work is to go to the new Xamarin Forms blank application and then click on next. Now let's give the application name as my app icons. So let's copy it and then paste it inside organization identifier app, and then just copy it, paste it. So basically we are just going to create a new Xamarin Forms blank application. At first we are going to set image for the iOS, and then we are going to head towards our app icons for our Android. So first thing first, we have to unset all the images at first. So I'm just going to fast forward this video. Now our next work is to add the JPEG image that was translated to .png to the appropriate places, and then you can see over here this image is never going to be accepted. And you can see over here the warnings that I get is that the image was at the .jpg type, so we need to convert at first to the .png with any image editing tool. Here I'm just using Photoshop. You can just use some online editing tool and just translate to .png and then save it. So click on OK. So I'm just going to minimize it, and then again going to follow up with the same process, that is app icon.co, and then we are going to select Linehart image, and then this is the png image, and we are going to translate to some appropriate size with the same web URL, and then now this image should be accepted by the Apple icons. Now let's drag and drop all the images to the appropriate places. That is, I'm going to again fast forward this video so that we can save some time. Alright, we have already set up all the configuration for our iOS app icons. Now we need to set up our main activity.cs for our Android project app icon. So let's go to the main activity.cs inside our Android project. At first we are going to add all the images that were downloaded from our Android Asset Studio that we have already discussed previously for our Android app. So this is the place we just need to drag and drop all the images to the map folders. So I'll just drag and drop all the images as per the naming convention, that is MDPI, inside the MDPI folder. So you can see over here we have our app icon name as Lionheart app icon. So we just need to drag and drop to the MDPI folder. Then let's go back and then let's click on this XSDPI folder and then drag and drop all the images to the appropriate folder. Alright, we have already added all the app icons. Now our next work is to just change the app icon from our main activity.cs class file with the name of this app icon. So I'm just going to rename it and then copy the text, or you can just press F2. So I'm just going to add Lionheart app icon. You can see over here we'll just get this app icon, and then our next work is to go to Android option properties, that is our properties of the Android. Inside Android application we'll just get this whole line of code, that is map, and then followed by the file name. So here all the text will be a lowercase, you can see over here. And then our next work is to go to our map any DPI, then select icons, and here also we need to just change it to the same text that is being used inside our main activity.cs, and then here too, that is our icon round.xml to the same app icon that was used inside our main activity.cs. So I'm just going to add it and then save it. That's all. Let's start our Android app to be tested at first. So I have already pre-selected Android app. I'm just going to run it, and then let's wait for some time till we get our successful output. So you can see over here we have app icon in the foreground too, and along with that we have our app icon inside our home screen too. Now let's test it for our iOS app. Now I'm going to set our iOS project as my starting project, and you can see over here we have iOS icon in a background as well as the foreground too. That's all for this tutorial now. Thank you guys, thanks for watching. Keep in touch for next tutorials.